Everybody, welcome back. Betty is undergoing some surgery, and it's actually going quite well. I'm very pleased with that. She did get us back to Pennsylvania. I was gonna say, some of you may recognize this place, seen it before. This is actually my buddy's place. We have a arrangement, an understanding of agreement, whatever. He lets me store a lot of my tools here, and it's kind of a home base, or a place I need to just stop and plug in for a while. And in exchange, I'm kind of an in-house mechanic. Sometimes I'll work on some of his stuff, quads, tractors, that sort of thing. And I'll pitch in with some grass here and there. So we help each other out that way. Yeah, Betty got us all the way back to Pennsylvania. She ran great. If you watched the we'll get into the surgery thing here in just a minute. The last couple of videos she's been running a little bit rough. I was doing the ignition tune-up. That last video, I think I was just putting the spark plug wires on it. That cleared it up. She ran absolutely smooth, got us back to Pennsylvania, no issues. Part of the problem here, getting back to Pennsylvania though, Betty's so big, okay? This tree up here, I had some big branches hanging out over here halfway over the driveway, and Betty's so big and tall and wide, it was tough getting her in, without running the front end or backing out. So really had to kind of squeeze her in over on this side of the driveway and watch those big limbs hanging out. So we trimmed those up, and now it's easier to get her in and out of here. Betty's surgery. Oh, you know what? I already have to stop. I almost forgot again. I always forget. I want to thank first of all, I want to thank everybody for watching the videos and putting up with the annoying ads, okay? I always forget to thank those that have joined on the Patreon page. Thank you very much. And then, who else? I want to thank everybody that has purchased stickers. All that adds up, and at the end of the month, it's nice. There's a little extra there to, whether I pull in at the gas pump, it's like, hey, it's like some folks helped pitch in, or the next place we're going, or these repairs, it's as if somebody said, hey, let me get that for you. It's a lot of expense running this thing and traveling around, and it's nice when people pitch in and help. I appreciate it. And somebody came along, here's a first, didn't request a sticker or nothing or anything, didn't even leave a note, just went to the PayPal link, threw in a chunk of change there, just because. That's very much appreciated. I just can't tell you how I appreciate everybody's support. Okay, with that being out of the way, I always forget to do that, to thank y'all. Betty's surgery. It's going very well. We've been back in Pennsylvania for about 2 weeks now. I got some visiting in. Yeah, it was nice. I got some more to do. But one thing, I got swamped with work, and that was good timing. I needed that, so I've been busy with that. And Betty here, it was good to get her back up here to the garage. She just needed some work. I hope the camera adjusts in here. Okay. I took these inner fenders out. Okay. Yep, the front wheels are off. She's on blocks, 6 by 8 oak blocks underneath the main cross member, and her front hydraulic jacks are down. They share about half and half the load here, so it's nice and stable. Front wheels are off her, just to get in here and get access. Up in here is, hang on, I gotta highlight the camera thingy here. Good, I think it's auto adjusted. The exhaust manifolds, okay, they leaked both sides. And then actually they go down and hook to this pipe, and there's donut gaskets to connect that pipe up to the manifolds here. They were all burned out, so it leaked there. This could not have gone easier. Some of you know I did this job on the Tioga, the Class C, and it's just extremely difficult access, especially when a bolt breaks and you have to drill it out. This, no bolts broke, okay? And even if I did, it's just easy access to drill them out. It's just not the nightmare of a job the Tioga was. This, I'm just gonna say, this was exceptionally easy. The other night I got this up. The other night I got it up on blocks and got the front wheels off, and just got to looking at it closely and thought, okay. So last night I decided to do it. I had to disconnect and drop that Y pipe. I did like 5 minutes, seriously, because I got a special new tool, and I had both exhaust manifolds off. I put the spark plug wires up out of the way, took the spark plugs out of those 4 smaller holes on both sides, and took the exhaust manifolds off. I bet I had that all, no exaggeration, I had that all apart and tools put away in easily under an hour, about 45 minutes. It was easy. So let's go in here a minute. This is going really well. And then I got online and I ordered some special high performance gaskets. I'll turn some lights on in here a little bit. This job had already been done once. And here they are. And they use these paper gaskets. Well, they're metal on one side and there's some type of fire resistant, like a cardboard on here. It's all burned out. I don't know why. They just used a cheap type gasket, and this one here's blowed out completely, and a lot of it around different parts. The paper fiber, it's like a thin cardboard. It's just all blowed out, burned out, you know. So yeah, the job was done once before. Unfortunately, it wasn't a lasting fix because they used cheap or the wrong type of gasket. I have copper gaskets coming, so that will be lasting. So I have to take these in. I think the parts are supposed to be here Monday. I have to take these in and machine these flat again because these warp. Both the Chevrolet big block engine of this era, the 454, and the Ford, the big Ford V8 460, were notorious for warping these exhaust manifolds. So these would warp, you know, and start leaking. So they should have stress relieved them before they even installed them in production. But I think over time, because they've heat and cooled, I think a lot of that stress is gone by now. I'm going to remachine the surface flat. I might have a little clip here when I did it on the Tioga. Maybe I'll insert that here. But these I don't think the machine's going to be available until Monday to even do these. So, being as I was a machinist for many, many years, and seeing as my buddy has a machine shop, I'll take these in and actually machine them myself. And yeah, I'll put that clip in here. And then with the new copper gaskets, I'll clean all the threads out from where the bolts were and clean the bolts all up nice. They all look very good, actually. put it all back together, torque the bolts to the specified torque setting, and it will be a lasting fix when I'm done with it. So, oh, that special tool I bought. If you know anybody that does a lot of mechanicking, oh, let me put this in there. Whether you have mechanical abilities and are considering taking this job on yourself, or if you're going to pay somebody to do it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of expense if you're paying somebody. And make sure you insist on, don't let them put $20 gaskets in it. Okay, go to Summit Racing and find the proper size copper gaskets. All that work, put the good ones in it, so it doesn't burn out, 6 months or a year or something again. Oh, the other thing about the Chevrolets is the port size on the heads and the manifolds. They vary from size to size, so it's probably a good idea to get it apart and actually physically measure these. You should measure them, a precision measurement, okay? You know exactly, and make sure you get the right gaskets. So, yeah, if somebody else is doing it, insist on it. Say, find out what size those are. Get copper gaskets ordered. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, that special tool I bought. Well, I've had one for jobs like this. It is such a time saver. It's such an effort saver. If you know anybody that does mechanicking work, if they don't already have one of these, make a great Christmas gift. Okay, an air ratchet to run sockets instead of the, hundreds of times before you get through the job. Put your socket on there, push a button. As long as you got a decent compressor, air ratchets are just such a saver. Okay. My other one broke, so I had to buy a new one for 50 bucks. The amount of time and effort it saved on just this one job, money well spent. What else? What else is going on? Yeah, okay, I got swamped with work. That was good timing. So it got busy. Some visiting, working on the bounder. I don't know, but this is going so well. The parts will be here the first of the week. I'll get these machined the first of the week. Hopefully midweek, I may have her back together and get her wheels back on her. So other than that, that's about all that's going on. The electric bike is out here. It's nice having it out of the living room against the couch. I'm going to build a rack for on the back bumper for it. There's the van. We haven't seen the van in a while, right? I do have a rack for that. It's actually upstairs. And what I'm going to do back here is, here's another job. Okay. I want to build the rack for the bike, the electric bike, and bolt it on, just kind of like saddles for the wheels, I'm going to build and just bolt them right to the bumper. So the bike will be in a good ways. Well, the motorcycle hitch goes in here. But this thing has been in here so long. You can see it's kind of oily. I've been soaking it, and I heated it up with a torch some and beat it around. It didn't move. And now I'm not going to wrap it around a tree and chain around a tree. And I might tug it a little bit, but you might have to be careful. It just wasn't designed for that. It might exceed the capacity of it and actually bend it or something. But I'm going to heat it up again. It's been soaking for a few days, and I'm going to go with round 2 and heat it up some more and beat on it some more and then re-soak it, and I'll just keep doing that. She'll come loose. So yeah, the bike will be in here. The motorcycle rack will hang out here a bit. So be nice to have them both on here. I don't know. We got a storm moving in. Anything else I want to show you while we're at the garage? I don't know why I need to show you this. Here's those exhaust manifolds. They're kind of old and rusty, and Doesn't hurt anything, but I have this little blast cabinet over here. Here's my air compressor. So maximum 155, maximum PSI, and it's a 29-gallon tank. So while I'm here, I'll definitely check all the tires on the bounder, and that compressor is very capable of topping them all off if any even needed. I have this blasting cabinet here. It's like a sandblaster, only I use glass, not sand. I use glass beads in it. So the light on there, and I'm blasting nozzle. So I'll put those exhaust manifolds in there and just kind of hit them a little bit all over, just to knock any loose stuff off of it. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time trying to make them look like new again, because they'll probably just get discolored right away, you know, after it starts up and the engine gets warmed up and cools off a couple times. Those will just get discolored all over again. Yeah, so not only was these gaskets leaking, the donut gaskets, well, that one was cracked and broke. Yeah, all these donut gaskets, that's where that other pipe, these go in here. That's where the other lower pipe seals to these. So those are all, they're supposed to be all like that shiny spot. That's graphite with wire mesh in it. Well, there's nothing left but the wire mesh. It's all, yeah, it's kind of bad. So I got new donut gaskets coming too. Anything else while we're in here? Nope. Nope. Good old Van. It's nice to take it for a ride. It'd be nice to have it along and get that hitch back out and the rack on it, and have this on the back of the bounder. Yep. Some of you have seen been watching with the channel for a while, seen when the rack was on the back of the Tioga. So I'll have to get that on this. What else? Anything else? Betty's dirty tires and wheels. Yeah, and I'll have to check the wheel bearing grease while they're off. I had the brakes front and back all done in October when I first got it. I would have done it myself up here, been up the garage, but down in Florida I didn't have any tools or jacks or anything. Excuse me. So I just paid somebody to do it down there. That hurt. But yeah, the front brakes still look really good. I'm sure the back ones are good to go as well. They were all done at the same time. Oh yeah, one last thing that made this easy. Here comes the rain. Okay, I didn't have to jack the bounder up at all. Okay, I have a remote control. This looks like a TV remote that runs those hydraulic jacks. So I push the button, and these levelers come down, and they're very powerful. They easily lift the front end of the bounder up till the tires were off the ground. So push a button, the bounder's up. I put those blocks underneath of it, and push another button to let the bounder back down onto the blocks a little bit, and it was done. That was really nice. So yeah, I like those levelers. Okay. It's raining. I was gonna just let Bella out now too, but she's not gonna want to come out. She doesn't care for the rain very much. All right, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna bring you up to speed with the what's been going on, where we've been at. Up here I got busy, and I really wanted to get Betty taken care of and out of the way, and that's going along very, very well. I guess we can, yeah, I'm gonna bring Bella out. But she loves running around down in the field. But we're not gonna do that now. She says it's raining out there. It's raining. I'm not going out. unless I really, really have to later. She hasn't been out in a while either. She may get to where she knows she needs to go out. She doesn't want to because it's raining, but she's like, yeah, dang it. I gotta go out and do my business. She'll probably try to hold it for a while. Just let me know, though. Okay. Anything else? No. We'll be back soon with something here. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or over the weekend. Or probably by Monday. Sometime here we'll give you an update here, because I don't know. Anyway, thanks again to everybody that watches and supports the channel. The links are always down at the the Patreon and the PayPal link there, and stickers are still available. So that's always available down in the video description. Thanks for looking in on us and seeing what we're up to. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back soon. Till next time, I'll see you. Okay? Right? Right? Right?